Hi, everybody. Welcome to season 2 of Off the Shelf. We are here in this gorgeous, stunning new studio, and I'm so excited for another season. Season 1 genuinely was epic. I call it a pilot season every now and then. I just had so much fun getting to chat with friends, getting to do some solo episodes, which were like way outside my comfort zone, and getting to chat with authors. And the author part was probably my favorite portion of all. So over the summer, we took a quick break. We took some time to like really figure out where we wanted the show to go, what we wanted to talk about, who I wanted to talk about. So this season, you're going to see a lot of authors. You're going to see a lot of incredible people, a lot of creative writers who have put so much into their books and all these books that we love and they have upcoming releases. It's going to be incredible. This summer, on top of strategizing and planning everything we wanted to do in season 2, I also read a lot of books, which is so great because sometimes in the summer, like I get distracted, but this summer I went deep into audiobooks. And if you recall at the end of season 1, I was really entering this like thriller era, and now it's morphed into this thriller audiobook era. So I think this year, honestly, I think I've read more thrillers this year than any other genre. I've read more thrillers this year than in my entire life. I really like this like podcast element in audiobooks, which I didn't even know that was a thing, but Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera and None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell both have podcast elements in the books. So listening to it as an audiobook was such a fun experience. I also went down a Riley Sager kick. So I have listened now to, I think, 3 or 4 of his books at this point. Home Before Dark, creepy ghost vibe. The only one left is, I think, based in the 1900s about this older woman. And Lock Every Door was apartment sitting, New York, Manhattan vibes. That twist at the end was also so creepy. I think I gave all of them 4 stars. It was a very like thriller summer. And as much as I love this current studio, we are actually taking the show on the road for our very first episode of season 2 to the great city of New York to record with Jasmine Mas. If you've never heard of this iconic, incredible author, she wrote the Psycho Shifters series, as well as the most recent Blood of Hercules and the upcoming Bonds of Hercules. Blood of Hercules truly changed the trajectory of like romantasy books. It's on another planet because it brings the same like vibes as a regular romantasy book with the high stakes and the tension and some romance subplots, but it's funny. This main character has such great like inner monologue with such great comedic timing. I loved it. And I'm so excited to sit down with Jasmine to hear about how this story came to life. It's truly incredible. So I will see you guys in New York. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Off the Shelf. Today I have an iconic author with me who wrote the very line, "A man started speaking, so I stopped listening." Welcome, Jasmine Mas.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Of course. A little bit chaotic getting in here this morning. I'm never late, and I was very late coming in today, and I'm so sorry.
Did not care.
If you are listening on audio, you will not probably tell a difference with this episode, but we are currently in New York in the Spotify podcast studio. So if you want to see a super cool, I like my own studio, but this one, like, is pretty incredible. So if you are listening on audio, we do suggest going over to watch it on video. But whatever floats your boat. How's your life right now, Jasmine?
Wow, what a question.
What's new? Good. Are you busy or?
I think I'm kind of in like a transition summer period.
Right.
It is busy, but it's a good like transition time.
Yes.
So it's kind of chill actually for me.
Okay.
But it's ramping back up.
Once end of October hits and your new book comes out, then
then that'll
everything
be crazy.
picks up. Okay.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of traveling and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it'll start to hit in September.
Gotcha.
And there's like a lot coming, a lot of teasing. So exciting.
So we're in New York right now. You're from Florida. You live there?
I'm from upstate New York originally.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So like Albany area.
Yep.
But now I'm in Florida right now.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Is it nice to escape like the sweltering Florida heat right now?
So nice. It's so hot right now. I'm dying. It's really every day I'm like, oh, cool, 100 degrees.
Yeah. I think I've only my family has a place down in Florida, and I think I've only ventured down there in August once.
Yeah.
And I was like, I cannot survive
We
this.
are in the trenches right now in the trenches.
Okay, we're going to jump into things.
Okay.
How did you go from studying ancient classical studies and playing field hockey to self-publishing a book in law school to now a New York Times bestselling author?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I feel like it's been a journey.
Yeah.
So I always liked writing, and I knew I wanted to be an author, but I feel like it's one of those things you can't just be like, oh, be an author.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard. So I always would try to write books when I was an undergrad, and I was just studying. I also studied government too, so I had 2 majors. It was like classical studies and government. So I really like school.
Yeah.
Just love learning.
Me too.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
No, it's so fun. I'm always like, should I go back and get another degree? I'm like, it's so exciting. I don't know. I just love that.
Yeah.
So I kept trying though, but I would always get like a chapter, a couple pages in. It was really hard to write a full book. And I also was like handwriting, which was like, why did I think that would work?
You were handwriting the book?
Like, it's just like in my notebook, like in class.
Wow.
Like, I don't know. I'd write like 10, 15 pages and I'd be like, wow. But it was like handwriting. Like, obviously you're not going to get far.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just like trying my hardest. And then for actual job, I was like, okay, well, I need to get a job now. So because I was so like English, reading, writing, I was like, okay, I'll be a lawyer. I don't know. It was more of just like, that's what people do. Like, I'm from a family where you kind of like, people like either become a lawyer or a doctor. Like,
really?
those are your 2
okay.
options.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so I'll be a lawyer. I don't know. It was like very random. But I always knew I probably wasn't going to, it wasn't like my dream job. It was like, I need a job to like provide for myself. So I went to a school where like I got a full ride. So that's why I went to UMiami Law.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because I got some great advice, which is like advice for lawyers. Go to a school you can get a full ride. Because there's a lot of schools you can if you score like high enough on like the LSAT.
Yeah.
So that advice like saved my life because then I didn't take out loans for it. So
because law school is
so pricey.
Yeah.
So if you don't have the loans, then I don't think it gives you the flexibility. Like, I didn't feel trapped by it, even though it was like obviously a lot and a lot of years, but it wasn't like I'm trapped that I have to keep being a lawyer if stuff. So then, so then like first, second year law school, I started writing. I'm trying to think, like, what even happened? Like, I don't even know. I was just like, first year is like so much work. So it was like studying all the time, but I liked it. Like,
you were enjoying it?
I really like law school. I like learning. So I enjoyed school. I enjoy the competition of it.
Yeah.
And after the first year, you kind of like, based on your ranking in like your law school, then you get your job.
Oh, okay.
So you're kind of after like year 1, like you kind of know where you're going. So I already like had secured a job, I think by like second year or whatever the process was. So then I was kind of like, I didn't care as much. Like, I did, but it's like hard to stay motivated. Like, I was still doing so many things.
100%.
It's just kind of like, okay, like, and I love to read.
Yeah.
So I'm one of those people who grew up like since middle school, like steal my mom's book, read the most filthy smut imaginable. And I was like, this is good literature.
With like the real people on the covers and the mass market paperbacks, because that's what it used to be.
Like a lot of like dark romance. It'd be like the pictures of like a die on the cover, and then it's just like horrible inside, just truly really scarring. But as a kid, I was like, this is good. I needed this. I learned a lot. So I would like read all the time. So I was always reading even through law school constantly. And then it was kind of funny. I got into like, because my husband actually got me a Kindle. It was like, we've been together. It's a whole thing. So many things to say. But we've been together since high school. So we've just been together forever. So then we got married right after law school. So when I was in law school, it was like a gift. And I remember being like, really, a Kindle? Because like I like to buy books. So I was just like kind of but it was, thank God.
It's a game changer.
It changed my life. Because then you can just download it and read easily.
Yeah.
So I'm obsessed. So then I got on like a kick of like Amazon. I don't know if you've read like if you've gone down like the Amazon, I got like Kindle Unlimited. So
oh my gosh.
Yeah, the whole of just anything.
Yeah,
so many options.
Yeah.
And that's when I read a lot of like Why Choose? And like Omegaverse. Like I was really going down a hole, and it was like getting deeper and deeper, but I was just reading it all the time. I was like, this is good. Because it was new. Yeah. I read so much, I think I was just looking for something new and like exciting. And so then I think it was like the summer of second year. So it was winter break. So I was with my brother and my mom, and I think it was the COVID at this time too. So it was like so much is happening. I was with my brother and my husband at my mom's house in Florida, and it was winter break. So I had like a couple weeks off of school, and I just felt inspired. I was like, I want to write a book. I don't know. Like it was like I'd studied so much, so I'd learned how to really make like 100-page study guides. Like I'd really learned how to write a lot. Yeah. And I think something that kind of clicked. And I was like sitting there at the table and I was just like writing what I wanted to read, which was kind of the vibes of all those like crazy books. But I like a slow burn. So I was like trying to create the vibes that I wanted.
Okay.
And it was so funny because I was like writing at the kitchen table and my brother, like if anyone has a younger brother.
I have a younger,
you know the vibes.
I get it.
They're antagonistic. Hostile. Downright hostile. He was like, what are you writing? Because it was like alphas, because it was a megaverse.
Okay.
And everyone in my family was bullying me, and they're like, alphas, please. And I was like, shut up. Okay, this is good. You don't know. You don't get the vibes.
Yeah.
And then I wrote it, and I ended up, I self-published because I was writing stuff that like wasn't published. Like I didn't even think that was an option for publishing, because it's so like out there.
Yeah.
So I know, which now it's on shelves. And
yeah, it's incredible, actually.
Like, I read it thinking it would just be, like, in the deep holes of, like, Amazon, just people who are going through it.
Wow.
So, yeah. So I wrote it. And I actually use Reddit a lot.
Ooh.
Reddit, because it was, like, writers, like, how to self-publish. So I went on Reddit a ton, and I read, and they were, like, someone was, like, create an Instagram, create a TikTok, because I didn't have it.
Yeah.
Which was actually nice, like pre my brain rot on TikTok.
Right.
I'm so sad. Now I just rot so much. Every day I'm like, do not rot today.
I see my like screen time analysis and I'm like,
it's horrible.
Oh God,
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
But then I try to break out and then I get back in. It's really horrible.
100%.
We're all like, we're trapped.
It's like, wild. I was going to go to law school, actually.
Oh my gosh.
So, and I still think about it every now and then.
Okay.
I have a degree in political science.
Being a lawyer was horrible. Okay, I didn't say this.
See, this is why I didn't end up going.
I guess you could do it. I wouldn't recommend it. Because so this is the whole thing. So I went to law school, wrote it, I kept writing, took the bar. So I did 2 years in big law.
Okay.
But it's like big law, like complex commercial litigation.
Yeah.
Like I was doing like really big law. Mm-hmm. It was an experience.
That's what I hear from lawyers, though. I haven't met a lawyer that is in love with their job.
Okay, well, actually, as I'm saying this, my best friend from law school, she's still my best friend, she actually is at a big law firm, but it's not huge. It's a little more like mid-size.
Okay.
Like it's still big, and like it pays her really well, but it's not like the biggest.
Yeah.
So, and she actually likes it. She has a really good work-life balance. It's kind of like a 9 to 5.
Whoa, okay.
I mean, it's not a great work-life balance,
right?
But like for lawyers.
For a lawyer, it's good.
She doesn't have to like, they don't bother her like late at night. And she actually likes it. And she does like her job. She does it.
I think one day, maybe I will go back just to say
only if you get a full ride. That's what I'm going to tell you. That was the advice I got. Take the LSAT and get a score. Even if you don't get a super high score, there's layers of like law schools. Like obviously if you want to go to Harvard, like
that's
go to Harvard, like live the dream. Like go for it. But no matter what your score is, you can probably get into a school. That if you just like look based on your score, like who gives scholarships based on how I scored, and then you don't have that pressure, like you said, like you don't know if you want to be a lawyer fully.
Maybe one. I've pinned it. I finished my degree and I was like, let me try the influencer thing for a bit. And I'm doing incredible things like a podcast now.
I know.
So
I feel like this is more
I'm
fun.
happy and I'm very happy and content with my life right now.
I feel like this is more fun than law school.
It's definitely more fun than law school, but I also love to consume knowledge. That's the one thing I do miss about being in school, because now I graduated June of 2024, so it's only been over a year since I graduated. From undergrad, yeah.
Oh, I'm so much older.
So no, you're not.
So funny. I love this.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Oh no, I'm 22.
Yeah, I feel like
6 years is
that's a lot of years. A lot.
You look younger though. You look young.
I know. I get it a lot.
Okay, so you self-published the book.
Yeah.
What was like going through your brain at this point? Did you have a support? I know you mentioned your family. Was this your support circle around publishing at the time? Or?
Yeah, they're very supportive.
Yeah. Okay.
My mom also, so she actually reads my drafts. So
I was going to ask you that. Mom. So she did someone read it?
Yeah, she read it.
Okay.
That's actually one of the reasons. Okay, there's so many. Sorry. I speak so fast. Sorry. Okay. I'll try to speak slower. There's a lot. She read it and she liked it. Okay. And that was part of the reason that because she reads books like every single day.
Okay.
She's like a huge reader. Romance only.
Yeah.
So when she liked it, I was like, oh, okay. Like if an average reader could like it, then maybe someone could.
Yeah.
But actually, I got like cold feet right before. It was also the first book I'd written, and I was like, all of a sudden I read it, and I was like, this is really bad. Which like a lot of writers go through.
I think so,
anything can always be edited, but at the time it was like fear. And I actually called my mom, and I said, I remember like I was in like my tiny little like 1-bedroom like studio, and I was like, I said, I don't think it's good. I'm not going to publish it. And she was like, okay. Like she's just supportive.
Yeah.
And I had actually made a TikTok at that point but like it had like 0 followers. Yeah. And I put in the bio, because this is what Reddit told me to do. Like literally, I'm just following people's advice.
Yeah.
Like,
what did they say to do?
And they said make it and say like ARC readers. So if you want ARC readers, message me. So I put in there ARC read for psycho shifters, like something in my bio, like let me know. Yeah. Someone reached out and wanted to ARC read it. Yeah. And I think after I told my mom I'm not going to do it, I think I got a DM literally that day where the person was like, "Can I read it?" And I sent it to them, and they loved it. And so I decided to publish it. Wow. And I think at that moment how much like I really like your life really can like hinge on like just you don't even know in the moment. Like I would have scrapped it.
Do you have any contact with this like first reader at all, or was this
not really? It was because it's just people on the internet. I ended up after that too. Yeah. Also Reddit advice. I ended up like going to like Facebook groups and sending it to like I had so many people ARC read it. Yeah. Just to like even like get people in the beginning. Like I followed all the steps that they said to do. Like really did that. And then like I remember I was like working out in the gym actually, and I like did a TikTok because I was like following the advice of Reddit. Okay, it's the theme here. And I remember I saw like one of my videos got like 10,000 like views.
Wow.
On TikTok, and I was like, I'm famous.
You're famous. Yeah.
I was like, I have gone viral. Which now is so funny, but I'm like, and I was like, wow, things are happening for me.
Yeah. So what kind of videos were you posting on TikTok in the early days?
So bad videos. Like,
oh, really?
Horrible. Like, well, I was literally just trying to like copy what other people did basically for my book. Like I would do like a candle lit and I'd like flip through book pages and it would just have like text over
like a quote from the book or something.
Yeah, a lot of text from the book. I kind of always do that. I still stick with that.
Yeah.
I'm like awkward on camera. Like I'm not good
it's
at
okay.
That. Hi guys. Like it gets very weird very quickly.
So, what was the video that got 10,000 views? What was the quote or the text on it that people loved?
It was like 3 psycho alphas. Like something so cringe. Like you have no idea. Like
but it hit the audience.
It hit because it was so cringe.
Okay. Gotcha.
The cringe, it was like a lot of like that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But then it worked, so.
I mean, we're here, so it worked.
So yeah.
Did you get any like really bad writing advice in the early days that you do not recommend to people now?
No.
Really?
Yeah. No, I
you
don't
have
feel like.
You like the path that you were on, and.
Oh yeah, I think everything. I really am like. I'm like one of those. Not really. I used to not be, but now I'm definitely more like. Not everything happens for reasons because it's not like, a little more nuanced, but something where anytime I thought something was like bad, like maybe like, oh, people are like, oh, you're self-published. Like I did get people judge me a little bit.
Right.
Like, oh, you're not a real author, but I didn't really care.
Oh, what?
Not really, but not super bad. But you know, people have an energy. Or I have got a lot of being like, oh, you write romance. Just from random people. Or like, oh, well, I only read nonfiction.
I only
there's
read
that
self-help.
crowd.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
okay, well, I only read smut. So we're all out here doing our own thing. Let's not judge others.
What were you like reading during that time? Like, what do you like to read?
No, like everything.
Okay.
No, I went down a like fan fiction hole.
Ooh,
that
okay.
I have not really fully gotten out of. But like my favorite, that's what I mean, because I just look for the next crazy thing to read. It's like my life journey.
Yeah, fair.
But I don't know if you've ever read like Ilona Andrews.
Oh, the name rings a bell.
They're like a husband-wife like writing duo.
Ooh, okay.
Super good. But they're more. See, this is the thing. I love romance, but I also love like fantasy paranormal.
Yes,
and I really like when it's like to combine the best.
Okay.
And they have a lot of like paranormal. That's why I originally read them. They have like this whole Kate Daniels series. It's like amazing.
Oh, that also rings a bell, but I haven't read it.
But it's more paranormal than necessarily romance.
Okay.
But the romance is great, so they're amazing. So those type of books. I'm trying to think. That's where it's hard because I've read so much. I'm not like here's just like one book I've read.
Like how many books will you read in a year?
Like I wouldn't count.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like a lot. But it's just like I read fast.
Okay.
It's just like if I find one I like, I'm going to spend all night reading it.
Yes.
So it's that kind of energy.
Oh my God. And only romance? Any like thrillers? Because I'm in like a massive thriller era this year.
I'm kind of jealous.
Like January of this year, I had read one thriller and it was like A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
And then in 2025, I was like, I love like romance, and I'm romantasy at my core. Like that's my genre.
Right.
But this year I was like, oh, I really want to like explore other things. So now I'm in this like massive thriller rabbit hole this year. And I think I have read like 25 thrillers and like fewer romance and romantasy.
Wow.
I know, and
you're really
it's
in it.
Wild.
You're in it.
Yeah.
Is it just like exciting, like the twist? Do you just have a twist at the end?
I don't know what I like because I don't like to be scared. I don't like horror movies. I don't like to be creeped out.
Same.
No, but a thriller. I found like I think I read too many rom-coms at the end of last year, and I was like I'm bored. Like and I hadn't read a good romantasy in a while, so I didn't go back to that genre in a bit. So thrillers were just like the twist at the end. Like I want my jaw to drop.
Right. No, I feel that.
So I'm always on the hunt for that
twist.
Yes.
No, that's really fun.
But I also recently read Blood of Hercules and devoured that.
I'm glad you liked it.
How we're gonna jump in now to the book.
Okay.
What inspired you to write a Female Hercules? Like, where did the initial spark for this book come from?
Okay, I actually do remember.
Yeah.
It was not like necessarily cut and dry. I love a girl disguised as a boy trope.
Oh my God, yes.
Trope.
Okay.
Favorite trope. But it's not that common.
No.
But it's the best.
Yeah.
And I'm obsessed with it. And I had read, I'm trying to think. In my like Psycho Shifter series, so I did 6 books.
Yeah.
In the last 3, I did a girl disguised as a boy.
Cool. Okay.
Because I love that. And it was so fun to write, and it was just like, I was obsessed. So I wanted to do it again. Mm-hmm. So that's why, and I wanted to do Greek mythology.
Yes.
Because my major, I'd always been like looking to.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And I actually had quit my law job.
Yeah.
Because the 6 Psycho books were out and like, they were doing well. And I was like, okay, I'll just be an author. Like it was kind of like, it's doing enough. And I want to do what I love to do my whole life.
Yeah.
So I actually quit my law job.
Wow.
And then I started to write Blood of Hercules. It was like, and I had no idea that like people would read it. But it was just like, okay, I want to write it. And then I wanted to do, I'm trying to think, but I think the original idea was like Hercules as a boy disguised as a girl.
Gotcha.
Because that was what I wanted.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, what's a good like guy character from Greek mythology?
Yeah.
And then I started to write it, and I think my mom, as my beta reader, she was like, I don't like that she's disguised. Like she was like, it's just annoying.
Okay.
Which I don't know. It was just my mom. Like, I was like, I don't know if that's true, but Dot did not love that. And I think I had just done it, which is what my mom said. I was like, you just did a girl disguised as a boy. And I was like, you're right. And then I was like, okay, I'll just make her a girl. Like it was not, we didn't even think we had done anything. Like I didn't think it was controversial. Like I thought it was just like, okay, I'll be a lady. Like
so you weren't traditionally published at this point. You didn't have a publisher.
That's why I was just self-published.
It was just you and your mom, basically.
The self-publishing, like I was really lucky, and I've been like, it's really worked out for me.
Yeah.
And I like it. It's like great, honestly. Very like chill, flexible. You just like do your thing. Like, you're trying your best. And so then I literally quit my job because I was like, because I was working as a lawyer and also writing. Yeah. So sometimes it was like mental breakdowns, like a lot of sleepless nights. Like it was a lot. And I was like, now I can chill. I was like, I'll just live a chill life. It'll be I'm kind of lazy. I don't know. I'm like not lazy. My friends will be like, you're manic. Like I have an episode where I'm so productive. Yeah. But every day I want to like dilly-dally. I want to sleep. I want to go for walks and get 15,000
You want to work
steps.
when you want to work.
Yes. I want to live like, I want to be outside more. I want to just live a life. Yeah. And so then I wrote that, and it was like really fun and really chill, like a really good period in my life, which maybe comes across in the book then, because it's like when you're living. Yeah. The book like was more fun. Zen. Yeah, like it was just fun. I was having fun. Yeah. And then it released August 1st.
Okay. Of which year?
So 2024. So last year.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. So it was it's been a year.
Gotcha.
Today
Wow. Okay.
No, it's been so fast.
Oh my god.
So then the day it dropped, it like got to the top of Amazon, and then HarperCollins like reached out that day.
No way.
The same day. Because I was like, I feel like, because it was like, I feel like I'd done a good job like getting buzz on social media before it. Yeah. So I was like, oh, I think it's like doing well. Like it was so exciting. And then it was like, and then we ramped up and did now. And then it was like, I'm busy again, but in like a good way.
So when they reached out to you, did you have to like pull it off the shelves and then republish it with them, or?
Because it was only published, all my self-publishing was just through Amazon. So it was all just ebooks.
I see.
So there was like a print on demand version that you had to like turn that off. Okay. But that was it. It was all just online. So yeah.
Wow. So what were you going through when they reached out? Like what was going through your brain? Who was the first person you told?
I think I remember, it was like through my like website, like, I don't know. I have like
like a contact forum.
Yeah, like a contact forum on my website, and it was like, hi, and I was like, I thought it was a scam at first. A little bit. I was like, is this a scam? Yeah. And then I was like, oh my god, I was just so excited. Like it just seemed so fun. And then I was like, it was actually a little stressful because I was like, now I need to get an agent because I didn't have an agent. Okay. So then, and I remember I'm kind of like, I told my friend, I was like, do I even need an agent? She's like, yes, get an agent. I was like, you're right. So then I had like email people, and then I found my agent Kim. She's amazing. It like really lucked out. Yeah. And then. Yeah, and then it was like, then we were on the phone like negotiating a contract for the next 3 weeks, and it was like crazy. Wow. So yeah.
Oh my god, how much? It's about Greek mythology. Yeah. Did you have like a good understanding of the Greek mythology world overall? How much research did you have to do to write it?
as I stare off into space in silence. I think because I studied classical studies, which was all ancient Greece and Rome for 4 years, like intensively. Like at Georgetown, it was like a hard program.
Yeah.
Loved it though. I had the best teachers ever. Like I'm so grateful that I got that experience.
Okay, cool.
Because I went there for field hockey. Like I got a scholarship.
Oh,
to
gotcha.
Georgetown.
Okay.
That's why I was there playing a sport. So it was like just so lucky, even that they had the major. Like I didn't know going into it what I would get. But because of that, I had a lot of knowledge. Like just random knowledge. Like I can name off like the architectural of like a Roman column. Like, you know what I mean? Like we would study like, the dentils and like name all like the lines on the building. Yeah. Like I have a lot of just like history, but it's all history.
Absolutely.
It's not really mythology. I have a lot of history knowledge. So that's why this book is more of me like taking the mythology more general. Yeah. But mostly the history. Like the whole chthonic. Like, you know, they're chthonics. Yeah. That was like a theme constantly we'd learn. Cool. It was like a theme in ancient history. The chthonics, like their Greek mythology, anything was like associated with death. Like snakes. Yeah. So like there's a lot of stuff. Gotcha, or like there's the symposium, and we'd study so much about how you had the symposium, and the men would like go back and they'd like lounge on chairs and they'd drink wine, and that was a part of ancient Greek culture. So it was like, it was really me taking, it wasn't a lot of research. It was more of in my head, like all what I knew, trying to like just like make it then into a world that made sense, if that makes sense.
100%. And that's so cool. I took like a Greek and Roman archaeology course in uni.
I did a lot of those.
And loved it. Yes. So I was just like, when I was in school, I was trying to work at the same time. So I took a lot of like random online courses, and that was one of them. And it genuinely goes down as one of my favorite. Yeah. It was fascinating. It was so fun.
I don't know why.
It was so even like when I was reading this book, I was like, wait, I kind of like remember, because I have like Percy Jackson knowledge of Greek mythology. Yeah. So
100%.
I don't really know much about it. But when I was reading the book, I was like, wait, like I remember this like second year course that I took.
That's so fun.
How did you craft the guys in it?
Okay.
Where did they come from?
Well, they come from me just like, I like the idea. They come from me just thinking.
Yes, of course.
I like the idea of creating characters where like, even when I read sometimes, like I need stuff to like stand out. Yeah. Also because I'm like one of those readers where I'm like a fast reader, but I could like skim read.
Oh, same.
I'm more, that's
I think we're the same person. So like right now.
I love this for us. That's why I do like the small like chapters.
Yes.
Like the small paragraphs.
Yes.
Someone asked me, someone actually was like, why do you do that? I was like, because I brain rot all day, okay? And I'm trying to focus. Yeah. Like, I just find it, like, easier to read.
I noticed that, actually, in your book. There was a couple pages where I was like, it's so much easier to, like, read that first line when it's indented on all of these, like, paragraphs.
That's what I find.
Yeah, 100%.
And because I like to read that way. So I try to, like, make it, which is sometimes hard, which is why I edit a ton. Like, I mean, I'll take the first draft and for weeks, my publishers hate me. Because I will, like, no, I need to keep editing. Like, I will, to the last minute, I will keep editing it. Yeah. Because I think when I type, I just like really write stuff fast. Okay. So it's not like, it's not precise. I just like write it, but then I'll edit it to try to catch it because I like to skim so I don't like see stuff as much. Yeah. It's like the way I like to read. So I don't know, that's what works for me.
So when you are writing, like, Alexis's internal voice had me cracking up in this book. I'm so glad. And like in the like, not quotations, what am I, in the parentheses. The parentheses. Yes.
Okay, this is something I realized. Yeah. I didn't even, I do. I realize. I don't know what I'm saying right now, but I think I did that because I was a lawyer. Because we always do parentheses like C, and I was in the and I had just been like an intensive like writing lawyer for 2 years at that point. Yeah, and everything's always like C, and you cite cases, and you put the cases in parentheses, and that's like good legal writing.
Interesting.
You like write a bunch, and it's actually like we did a lot in our like law firm where you want to put more in parentheses. Like it's like better to write that way legally. Yeah, I don't know about books. Yeah, so I feel like I just like I was stuck on it, and then I thought it made it funny.
It made it hilarious.
I'm so glad.
Because it's a dark romantasy. Right. So having like her internal monologue of, it was like, I don't remember an exact line, but it was like someone threw up, and then it was me.
Yeah, exactly. It's because I also feel like I read like so many memes all day. Yeah. Like, just brain rotting. It's a lifestyle, and it's like real or like. And sometimes I want to include phrases that are like too TikTok-y. Okay. Like I think I did. I don't know if it made the second book. I don't remember if it's first or second. It's so many at this point. It's like hard to tell. I think it was the second book. I think I made a joke about like an academic weapon. I was like academic weapon. It was just like, but there was no context. Yeah. And my editor was like, "Do you mean an academic achiever?" I was like, "No, I mean a weapon."
Oh, damn.
And I think I got rid of it because I was like,
no,
okay.
I love that.
There's still
though.
lots of stuff.
Okay.
And maybe I kept it. I'm not.
Yeah.
It's like things like that where sometimes I take it too far.
Yeah.
Because even my mom, because then she reads and she's like, I don't get it. And I'm like, okay, well, you're not. Go online. Stop being so like offline. It's not cute.
How much of like these lines are like your voice and how much is like character? Like, do you see yourself in Alexis?
I try to craft them as different for myself.
Okay.
I give them personality traits and stuff where it's like, obviously she's quiet.
Yeah.
I'm very talkative.
Yeah.
Like, I try to make sure it's like their own person separate from me, but then my writing voice, I feel like is me. Because it's you making the jokes.
Gotcha.
So I feel like, I don't know how I would make her not me.
Right. Yeah, of course.
Getting very meta here. A lot of layers to writing.
Going back on the guys.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
Okay. I don't know. Maybe.
Because I was like, do I have a favorite?
I think I like Karen.
Yeah.
Karen. I don't even know how to say his name. So I call him Karen. I didn't know that when I was writing it either.
Okay.
That's why I ended up. Because I think I looked up the Ferryman of Death, like in ancient Greek, what it was called.
Yeah.
And it was like Charon with a K.
Yeah.
Or Charon.
Yeah.
So then, because of that, I was confused. But I liked him being the Ferryman of Death. So that's why I called him Karen. So I like his energy. I like just like the full psycho, like stalker vibes.
Yep.
It's just so refreshing.
Yep.
In a book.
Yeah.
In a book.
Make that in very a book. Clear. In fiction, we love that.
In real life,
yes.
Men are scary. In books, enjoyable.
I was thinking about this morning on my way over here. I was like, which guy, when I was originally reading it, I was like, I really like Augustus.
Okay.
Because he was like,
love him too.
One of like I don't know if he was the first one mentioned, but he was like definitely up there.
Yeah, maybe.
Like when she was writing the test at school.
Right.
And I was like, ooh, like kind of fun. But then Karen,
we can call him
Karen. I think he was the first male chapter, like the male point of view. And I was like, damn, now I like him because I like being inside his brain. And then I think he has one of the last chapters, and then I'm like, okay, like I like you in fiction.
Exactly.
But
Me too. And also Achilles.
Oh,
I like Patro too, but I like all of them. But Achilles, I think, is actually my favorite because his power and like what I made him, I'm obsessed with. But you don't know. No one knows.
Okay.
But it was like, I'm just saying, like when you guys find out, like I think it's so fun.
Yeah, when the muzzle, I was like,
yeah, there's like a big reason for that. And it's like a big, a big like, I can't give everything away, but there's like a lot of like layers to what it like represents and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Do you have like a favorite scene in the book or a favorite part that you love to write?
Okay, I love when he comes in, he's like, honey, I'm home. Or I think he's like, honey's, I'm home, Karen. Yeah. When he walks in. Like, I don't know why. I love that. Like, in like a mean way. Like, like, honey's, like, I'm home. Like, I don't do voices. I'm just picturing, like, I like when people are sarcastic.
Yes, absolutely.
That, or like the whale scene when she's sleep deprived and she like makes a noise.
Oh.
It's like a whole thing. Don't worry, people know. But it's like a whole thing because there's a whale mentioned randomly. I like when it's like, when I like writing, like trying to write when the character's kind of like out of their mind. Yeah. But she's like so sleep deprived. She's like kind of going crazy. Yeah. As someone who's been very sleep deprived, everything gets very funny in a way that it should not. Yeah. And I feel like trying to like capture that in writing, I think is so fun.
Damn. I read somewhere where you like pulled a bunch of all-nighters to like finish a book during law school or something.
So that I think it was the sixth book in the Psycho Shifter series. I was a full lawyer at that point.
Yes. Oh, okay.
And it's
gotcha.
like big law, like one of the top 10 law firms in the world. Like it was intense. Damn. So I took the day off because it was due. It was coming up the due date. I took the day off from work. Yeah. But it's one of those things where you're not really off from work. And they messaged me and they were like, write this brief. So I had a whole freaking like 5-page legal brief that I now need to do on a topic I've never read before. Right, yeah. The same day where I'd already spent an all-nighter editing because I was planning on editing through the weekend. And I was like, oh my God. I think I started crying. I remember being on my Miami apartment, like on my porch, just like crying. And I called my mom, and she was like, "Lock in. You can do it." She's retired. I was like, rude. Okay, rude right now. Oh my God. But I remember just like crying at my desk writing it. And then I finished that, and then I had to keep editing. Yeah. But like I lost so much time because I don't like to pull nighters. I never did it in college. I like to plan ahead. Like I write a little bit over time, and I get everything done. Yeah. But when it comes to editing, there's always like, I got advice in college where it was like writing is a process and it can never be finished because you can always edit. You can always edit. And so there was just so much to edit, so much you catch. It's 500 pages. You're going to catch more stuff.
Yeah.
And so then I would like just work through the night like trying to edit it. But I'd already pulled an all-nighter the day before. But then I was like having to keep going. And then we were like 3 days in.
Oh my God.
But it was like you were I've never like done it again since then, obviously. Yeah. But it was like one of those where it was just like, I think it almost like you get so tired. I feel like I activated something. Which I was like, did I just like figure something out? But like, don't do this.
Where like you just don't need sleep to be productive.
No, I was like, really. Well, I looked it up because I was like, what is happening? I found I got more productive as the days went on, and I looked it up, and there is don't do this. This is
we don't recommend
horrible
this.
Medical advice. Yeah, there's something like sleep productivity. Okay. Something where it's like the sleepier you get, the easier it is to focus on one task. Because like probably like your whole brain is like shutting down or something like very bad. Yeah. But I was like so tired that it was like I was like locked in on editing and the time was just like flying by and I was just like hours at my computer. Oh my God. And then it was like a bunch of days of sleep. And then I started like seeing lights. I think I was like near death. I think I was like actually near the end, but it was beautiful.
And we made it through.
And I was having a great time. Yeah, and my mom was like on FaceTime with me doing it. She was also she slept a little bit, but she was also like pulling the all nighters. Yeah, which was like I called her at one point, and we're like 3 days into this. And I was like, okay. I was like, are you ready? Like, what did you edit? Because like she would edit, I would edit, she would read it, she'd tell me what she found. We'd go through it all together, and she was like, oh, sorry, I was doing laundry and I was like on the phone with your aunt. I was like, can you lock in yourself right now? Like, we are too tired for this. Like, so it's just like, but it's fun having her. And that was, I don't know if anyone who's read the 6th book, like the last book, there's like Bessie. There's like this pig, like it's like this whole scene at the end where they're like hunting a pig, but like Bessie is feral, but then they like love Bessie. Yeah. And I wrote that in the throes of sleep. It was like 2 a.m. It was like 4 a.m. Multiple days not sleeping, crying, laughing. Yeah. As I'm just writing it.
Right.
Just deciding to include it because I was feeling in a funny mood. Oh my God. And my mom was like crying, laughing too. Yeah. I'm still to this day not sure if it really is that funny. Yeah. But I included it. But it was like the vibes.
When you're so sleep deprived, like you can make a joke out of everything.
No, it's easier. It is easier to write when you're tired.
Damn. But no all-nighters since then?
No, a couple.
Okay.
Not only with editing. I've never done with anything else in my life. Like I really get a draft done quick. Like I write a book, like it doesn't take that long. But then it's like when you edit and I get like a bunch of feedback from people and they'll be like, oh, more of this. And then you have a month. And a month seems like a lot of time. But it's not. Like think about a school paper when you had like 20 pages. You got 500. Yeah. I'm sure things can change. People can be better. So then whenever I get up to a deadline, it's a lot of like just like long nights just going through it, but I enjoy it. It's
if you enjoy
it,
then
different.
Okay,
like in law, if I got assigned something, and it was like at midnight, do this, I'd be so upset. I'd like cry. I'd have emotional breakdowns all the time. But when it's my own product, I'm like
so fair.
Might as well just do it. Like it's fun. I care. Yeah. So yeah,
I haven't pulled an all. I didn't. It's so weird. I pulled so many all nighters in high school.
In high school.
Yeah, I was an academic weapon in high school.
You were locked in.
I was locked in. This is so embarrassing to admit, if I got below a 95, end of the world.
No, we're the same person.
End of the world.
I would be the same way.
Yeah.
Though not end of the world.
I was crying.
Were you like trying to be valedictorian?
No, because I was like somewhere in the middle because I wasn't like, I'd like to fly under the radar. Okay. Academic weapon. Like I don't need any awards. I don't need to be valedictorian because I don't want to do the speech in front of the whole school where people are going to look at me, right? I just needed good grades.
Right. No, it's a lifestyle.
I don't know. My parents are also like, you are not our child. Like they joked about that. They are not like that at all. Funny. My younger brother also the same. Like none of them went to post-secondary. Oh wow. They were all like, even when I was doing my degree, they were like, why are you still in school? Like they didn't. So like my family is my rock. Like my entire circle, they're so great. But they didn't go to school, so like just like
they don't get the vibe.
They don't get
because it's like not fun for some people.
No. So like on vacations, I'm doing math problems. I'm like, what is going on?
Are you math? Are you more math?
I'm math and science.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, I'm very much more not that.
Really? Okay.
Well, I can do it.
Okay.
But
see, and I switched over. Like I loved math and science I don't know where this conversation has
I'm
taken.
I need to know.
Math and science. I liked one answer. I needed I couldn't because with like political science and law, like, there's a bunch of different answers you can get. Yeah. So which is why I didn't really gravitate towards those subjects. So math and science, chemistry, loved trigonometry.
Wait,
loved
AP Chem almost broke me.
Really?
Hardest time of my life.
Yeah,
because I don't understand the concepts behind math, so I memorize. I'm a big memorizer of math and science. And AP Chem was like an application.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the heck is going on? I was like, I don't get it. Okay.
AP Chem, I don't know what that translates to in Canada. We didn't have AP classes or anything.
I'm sure it was just like higher level chemistry.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
No, maybe I didn't venture into that part then.
Okay.
Even
lower level I was not enjoying.
Gotcha.
So any level was not my thing.
And then so I was pulling all-nighters in high school, and then when I got to uni, it was COVID. So COVID hit when I was in grade 11 into grade 12.
Okay.
And then started university fully online, and then somewhat continued like half in person, half online while I was like working and traveling, and then still trying to get my degree.
Wait, where from Canada are you from?
Just outside of Toronto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Toronto's the one near Buffalo, right?
Yes, it is.
I just visited Toronto.
Oh my God,
no
way.
So fun.
For what?
So nice.
Like work or just fun?
Yeah, for like my publisher had me there. Like, he did a signing.
Oh, cool.
So nice. Yeah,
I love HarperCollins.
So fashionable.
Really?
In Toronto, yeah. The girls were like, I was like, wow.
See, I don't fit into that. I wear jeans and a short cardigan every single day of my life.
Still. That's like
it's
trendy.
cute. It's not fashionable.
Yeah, there was people in like sunglasses. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, no. You're right. Actually, some of my Toronto friends are like, they love a thrift store. I cannot do a thrift store. Okay. I can't pull together an outfit.
No, same. No. Wait, we do have a lot in common.
Yeah. Did you have any like real life inspo with anything? I know this like dark romantasy, but did you pull anything from your real life into the book?
Okay, actually, yes. With her doing the training.
Oh, okay.
Because you know how it's like intensive training. Yes. And when I was in, I did field hockey, like D1, like, so it got pretty intense.
Okay.
So I was thinking about like we would have to do like a 3-mile timed run on top of like all the other like beep tests, pacer tests. We all had those tests. And then we also had like a super long one where when you're already playing field hockey, like your legs get really sore.
Yeah.
You're really tired and it's really hot.
Yeah.
And now you also have to like do an endurance run.
Okay.
And I actually, because I was a captain, I was like really into sports. I would pull my teammates. So like some people who couldn't run, you literally pull them across the line. It's like a thing, especially in our sprint test.
Yeah.
When you're just trying to get like through a beep test or stuff where it's like the people who are struggling but they're so close to making it.
Yeah.
But you have to pass to play. So to get those people through it, you like would grab their jersey and you like yank them across the lines to like get the times at the end.
Yeah.
So that's where I was like that like inspo came from of like pulling as you run.
Yeah.
So I try to bring a lot of and also really bonded with my teammates. Like when you're doing stuff where it's really hard like physically, I feel like you really bond.
Yeah.
So I tried to like, and it also gets really funny. Like we were very self-deprecating. Like we would be like very like sarcastic people. Like we would like be a car and be like, oh, who's gonna jump? Like it very like we all got when the darker it gets, the more you like to cope. It's just like, oh, kill me. Like we really have that humor in my life.
Gotcha. Okay.
So when things, and that was like the hardest like physical thing I've done. So then I try to bring all that energy when I'm writing hard physical things, like the vibe and like the self-deprecating and like how. And I know some people don't do that, so maybe it doesn't. But for me, that like is what I find like relatable. That's like how I would get, and like how my friends would get.
How do you feel about some Greek mythology trivia?
Oh, okay.
Do you know your stuff?
I don't know. I might not.
Okay, well, I have like some easy stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Who is the god of war?
Oh, Ares. Okay,
yeah. I didn't go deep. Don't worry. Don't worry. Who is Apollo's twin?
Oh, actually, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Wait, who is it?
It also starts with an A. Artemis?
No. Wait, they were twins?
Yeah, according to the research that I pulled.
Maybe I need to read about that more.
Wait.
I have some
easier
I'm
ones.
shook now. Wait, no, that's cool.
Yeah. The messenger of the gods?
Hermes? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm feeling so much pressure.
No,
I don't even know why. I'm like, I feel like
pressure.
it's like a school test. Okay.
No, it's okay because I didn't know. I knew like a couple of them, again, from Percy Jackson, probably.
Makes sense.
Goddess of wisdom.
Athena.
Yep. Who was the first woman created by the gods in Greek mythology?
The first woman?
Yeah.
Is it one of... Okay, can I ask like hints?
Yeah, ask for
hints. Is it one of the goddesses?
Okay, well now I don't know the answer to that. It's Pandora.
Oh,
yeah.
And that's Pandora's box?
Yeah.
That's so
I guess
intriguing.
so.
I didn't realize that was the first woman.
I actually like went down like a deep dive into Greek mythology the other day, and I was
really
like,
intriguing.
This is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
There's a lot more.
No, it's like really deep.
Yeah.
See, that's where mine is like ancient history knowledge.
Gotcha.
Not necessarily like deep Greek mythology. Other than like obviously I like research the like ones I write about.
Cool.
But, yeah.
Yeah. which Titan was punished for I don't know if you're going to know these last two, because these are like my harder ones.
I feel like.
Which Titan was punished by holding up the sky for eternity?
Is that Kronos?
Atlas.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. No, that makes sense.
Okay. Last one.
Okay.
What river must souls cross to enter the underworld?
The river Styx.
Oh my God. Okay, great.
That's in the book. Kind of, right?
Then I don't.
Don't they have the river in the book and I named it the Styx? Or
they
did
might.
I not? Or did I just refer to it as river? I love that. That's why Karen's supposed to be the ferryman of the river Styx. That's what the inspo was. But I don't know if I called it.
That's okay. That's fine.
We both don't know what's in the books. I love it.
Do you want to talk about the next book? What can you tell us about the next book?
Okay. A lot. No, I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't want to spoil stuff. I can say that Achilles will take his mask off.
Ooh, okay.
And you will have like a power reveal.
Okay.
And it will be like, and it's maybe not what you think it is.
Yeah.
But also, okay, I'll just end it there. I know, I start to give out way too much.
No, it's okay.
And then also she will choose a team.
She's going to choose a guy.
Well,
she's going to choose, right, two.
So you have to, that's why I keep telling everyone, pick a team, choose a team.
Oh my
But people are like, no, I know you're joking. And I'm like, no, pick a team.
Wait.
But everyone will have their happy ending.
Okay.
But maybe just not in how you think it is.
Oh my God.
I try not to like spoil it, but
okay.
It was like the original idea I had for the series.
Yeah.
I stuck with. Even though, because I know there's so much like discourse and people like want certain things.
Yeah.
And I have beta readers. Like people said they liked it. But yeah, I had this like big idea, which maybe, because I like when there's a twist, you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So there will be like a twist.
Is it, I feel bad not knowing this, is it a duology or is it a series?
Okay, it's 3 books.
3 books.
3 books.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I can say.
Damn.
I know.
Oh my God.
I know, and there's a character that
they
are mentioned in book 1.
Okay.
And then they play.
So there are little Easter eggs sprinkled in
Easter
book
eggs.
1. Amazing.
Yes. And then in book 2, they have a big role. And then even bigger in book 3.
Oh my
God.
God.
But you don't even know who it is yet. So that's
what
why.
3 words would you use to describe book 2?
Okay. Gladiator games.
Okay.
As 1 word.
Right.
But it's 2.
Okay. Right, because she now has to.
Oh, yeah, they fight in the gladiator tournament.
Yes.
So it's like a whole tournament vibe.
Ooh, cool. Okay.
I love that. I love a tournament.
Yeah.
Angst.
Okay.
And groveling.
Okay.
So there's a lot of like, that's like the 3 vibes.
Oh my God. I'm so excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm so nervous, but so excited for everyone to read it. I actually did just this week release like the first chapter to my newsletter.
Oh my God, cool.
I was so
nervous. I'm going to go to subscribe to that after the podcast.
I also created like my Instagram highlights for people
who
didn't get the email.
Yeah.
But I was so nervous because I was just like sitting there and I was like, you just never know. Like, people read it and you're like, and I was like, should I send it to people? And I was just like, oh, I guess I'll see. But then it's been good. People have like,
the response has been good.
So I'm excited. I think I'll try to like maybe drop like 2 chapters next month and then like in October 3 before it comes out. So I'll keep like giving as much as I can.
Are you going on tour for the book? Where are you headed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I start in New York City.
Yeah.
And then
with Bryn Weaver,
yeah,
right?
I know. I'm so excited.
Who is
she's insane.
She seems so cool. We have not met in person.
I haven't met her either in person, but I've talked to her a lot online, so I can't wait to meet her in person.
Yeah, I actually the first time that her and I like connected is
Oh, yeah, because she's Canadian, too.
She is Canadian, but now she lives in the States.
Right.
From what I have seen.
Yeah.
I met Olivia Rodrigo, like, randomly at an event.
Wait, that's insane.
And my friend was filming, and I was like, oh, like, let me, like, do something fun. And I went out to her, and I recommended Butcher and Blackbird by Bryn.
Amazing.
And that video blew up. Like, Bryn saw it.
Olivia read it?
Well, I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, but either it's cool
but
that
she
Olivia
knows about it.
Olivia knows she should read it.
And that was, I think, the first time that Bryn and I had ever connected. She was like,
Yeah.
wait, this is so cool. And
That
I was
is
like,
insane.
you're so cool.
Yeah.
So that'll be so fun. So when is that? That's in October?
Yeah, it's October 28th. So
Cool.
it's the book. It's here in
the release date.
The Union Square in Barnes & Noble.
I was in there it's massive.
No, it's so big.
4 floors.
No, I did it. I did my last release there.
Okay,
it's
cool.
So like overwhelming because there's so many people, but it's really cool.
Okay, so you and Bryn are chatting. Where else are you going in the U.S.?
Ohio.
Cool. Okay.
Which will be really exciting.
Yeah.
Cleveland. I think.
Okay.
And Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
And then Portland, Oregon.
Okay.
And I think there's 2 in LA.
Wow, all over the place.
Ripped Bodice, I think Sacramento.
Have you been to the Ripped Bodice before?
No, I haven't.
So the romance-only bookstore.
I know, I'm so excited. Okay. I've heard so many people like rave about it.
It's so cool.
Okay.
I will say I do prefer the one here in New York.
Okay. I've been the one here.
Okay.
I've been to that one.
I think the store is just laid out so beautifully. It's so cute. I mean, LA is like their original one as far as I know. But yes, such a
I love how many romance-only like bookstores there are popping up. I feel like it's so cool.
We have one in Toronto now, Hopeless Romantics, I think it's called. That opened up a couple months ago. Vancouver now has their own. Yeah. I love that because you're right, like 10 years ago or whatever, romance was like not a real genre, like you're not reading real books, and now we have romance only bookstores.
It's like the freedom that everyone loves it.
Yeah.
No,
damn.
I love it.
So I have some like rapid fire questions to ask you then before we say goodbye.
Okay.
Favorite movie?
Ooh, this is hard. Okay, I love G.I. Jane. This is really random.
Oh, haven't watched that.
Okay, I was obsessed. It's like a woman who like shaves her head and becomes a Navy SEAL.
Yes, yeah.
It's like the vibe. It's the girl disguised the boy vibe.
Yes.
As a kid, I watched that so many times.
Okay.
I don't know why. It's very like, it's like not, I don't know. It's just the vibe of that.
I gotta watch it. Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Favorite rom-com? Do you like rom-coms?
I do. I don't watch that many movies. Okay. I'm trying to think. I went through a phase though.
Favorite TV show? Favorite romance TV?
Okay. TV, movie, Kung Fu Panda. I don't know why it's so funny. No, I'm being dead serious right now. You need to watch it. It's so funny. People meme it is the masterpiece. Okay. I'm obsessed with Kung Fu Panda and like Ice Age, like that type of humor. I know it's not very highbrow, but it's good. I swear it's so good. Okay. Those were ones I loved.
Wow.
Yeah, and I like watch like The Office.
Oh, I love The Office. Love Parks and Rec.
I like humor. Okay, I think I like humor and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like if things aren't like, it's kind of hard for me to.
Have you seen Set It Up?
What is that?
That's my favorite rom-com movie.
Oh,
with
She's the Man. That'd be my favorite one.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
What is
Set It Up is based here in New York, which is why I love New York.
Love it.
And it is about these 2 assistants who work 24 hours and they set up their bosses so that they have free time.
That's funny.
Is
it good?
I love it.
I think I watched the like trailer for that on Netflix.
Yeah, it came out like 2018. It's one of like the best modern day rom-coms.
Really?
Because I love like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Yeah, that's
10 Things I Love About.
Yeah. I like the old
like those ones. Yes. Yeah. Set It Up is like one of the good ones. So it's
I'll watch
so,
it then.
so
okay,
so
if you say
good.
So. I'll be good.
Okay, 3 things you'd bring to a deserted island.
Okay, my Kindle.
Yeah,
if it could like charge infinitely.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Kindle battery life these days pretty good.
I think mine dies really quick.
Mine will last a month.
Mine's dying okay, I do have like 500,000 downloaded fics onto it. And it's like from 5 years ago. Maybe I need to get a new one.
Mine lasts forever. I don't know the last time I charged
every
it.
night.
What?
Wait, what
Which
is
one
happening?
do you have?
It's like just the Kindle paperweight.
Yeah,
thing
me too.
From like a couple years ago.
Yeah, mine's like, I mean, I have the new color soft now, but like, which I've just used like a couple times since I got it a couple weeks ago.
Maybe I've like given mine malware from how many fics I've done.
Mine
like
lasts
so many
forever.
But how many books do you have like saved on it?
I mean, I use Kindle Unlimited, so I'm constantly
so you like
swapping them out.
You get
yes. And my mom and I share our Kindle account.
Maybe I should like delete some old ones. Get a new one.
I mean, I probably have, I don't know, a couple hundred. Like I've downloaded a lot over the years because I used to like read on my phone or my iPad or something like that.
Maybe mine's just broken then.
That's
maybe
wild.
I had a bad one. I thought you had to charge it like every day.
No. I think it should last 3 weeks.
Okay. Okay, so I need to figure that out in my own personal life.
Okay.
But on the island, need that to keep reading. Okay, a journal.
Okay.
And a pen to write in.
Okay.
Because I need to write like every day. Like even if it's not like, I don't write like, today the wind was blowing. I have people that no judgment, like live your life. Of course, But I'll be like plan. Or like I just like write out my plans for the day. Or just like, I just like need to make lists and like do stuff.
Okay, I also love a list.
Okay.
Biggest pet peeve?
I don't know. Like I always am confused by that question. What's yours?
Slow walkers.
Okay.
When my family leaves the milk out on the counter. Because I need like ice cold milk in my cereal.
Do you drink like normal milk or like oat milk?
Oh, normal milk.
Oh. I don't like the taste. I can only do like
have
the
a glass
oat
of milk.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, okay. No, but the one we have is lactose free, actually.
Oh, yeah. Okay. The blue one, we used to get those growing up. It has like a cow on it because like lactose free. Or maybe, are you Canadian? Maybe
it's different. It's probably different. Yeah, because we have bag milk up there.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have that.
Yeah, I love whole milk. I can't do oat, almond, silk, soy.
Really?
Nothing.
Really?
No.
Big whole milk girl.
Yeah.
I love that for you. Love that.
And I'm not lactose intolerant, so I don't know why we have lactose free milk, but we just do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my pet peeve.
Okay, let me think. I don't
like something that a lot of people do that annoys you.
I don't think I get annoyed very. Oh,
okay.
Okay, this is it. My mom has sneezing attacks. Love you, Mom.
Where she sneezes multiple times?
Like 20 times in a row. It's so loud and so like aggressive. And literally our plane touched down in New York yesterday. Yeah. Immediately started sneezing. I was just looking at her. When we were in France, we were like in the line to get through like customs. She's sneezing. Everyone's staring at us. I'm like, she has them at like the worst time. But unfortunately that is my pet peeve.
That
when
works.
She's sneezing. Just her. No one else.
Okay, I have this, but I'm not gonna. I wrote, now knowing you, a fashion trend you can't get on board with. You aren't fashion people.
Maybe heels.
Oh, okay.
Because they hurt.
They do hurt.
And I can't get on board with things that hurt. I'm sure there's comfortable ones out there. And I'm sure like people look cute and like,
oh my God,
just like for myself, because I'm so unfashionable, I feel like fake if I'm like wearing them or something and they hurt and I can't walk.
Yeah, I have two comfortable. I have a nude pair and a black pair, and I wear them to everything, and they work.
So I think the comfort is key then.
It is.
Yeah. What trend can you not get behind?
That's a good. Low-rise jeans.
Really?
Hard pass.
I think they look so cute on people though.
I'm not one of those people.
Not me either, but I do like the trend though.
Yeah, I don't
know. Not for myself.
Those don't work. I don't love a flared jean. I like boot cut and like straight leg. I don't love a flare. Okay. Not wearing flare. No. Again, I wear the same things every day.
Yeah.
Last one. Most rewarding part about being an author.
I just like everything, but like just getting to like write jokes and then people actually read them.
Yeah.
Or like making people laugh. And like just it's just really fun because I like writing. It like fulfills me.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like a craft. I sometimes like when you're really in it for like months, like you start to feel like an artist. So it just feels like really fulfilling personally. And then it's like crazy that people actually like read it and like get to enjoy it. So I think it's like just fun overall. It's like a great thing.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much
for
chatting with
having
me today. Yeah, I haven't ended one of these episodes in a long time, so I don't know how to end it. But Blood of Hercules is out October 28th.
Yes.
And you can get it at Indigo, Barnes & Noble, Amazon.
Okay, amazing. You can pre-order. There's a special edition through like Barnes & Noble.
Heck yeah. Okay, cool.
Like, a lot of the different places have special editions.
Great. So well, they're gorgeous. If you're watching the video, you can come see them in the video.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, but thank you for chatting.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's been so fun.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you all for listening, and we will see you next Thursday.
Amazing. Was it okay?
Great.
Okay.